one of my clients is in the no-fap niche, right? So he's helping people quit porn. He's helping young men quit porn so that they can be more confident. And when he made his VSL, it's a 20-some minute VSL, so it's a pretty damn long VSL. And if you don't know what a VSL is, it's basically a video that pitches your own product, right? You don't hop on a call, they just watch the video and then they join in from there, or they want to buy your stuff from there, right? So for his own, it was a VSL that links to his free community that they can join. And one of the problems he faced, or that I saw when reviewing his VSL, was he was not specific on his destination, right? The destination the dream outcome, basically. So he was helping people quit NoFap, right? And inside the VSL, he was talking about how his story was all about, he was eating junk food. He was eating a bunch of bad food. He was not hitting the gym. He had no social life and all of this stuff, and he was talking all about that, and he was jerking off a lot, right? And then he was also saying that uh, now that he's fixed up those bad habits, now he's able to go hit the gym a lot. He's able to attract a lot of the friends. Now he's able to um, he can attract some girls and stuff like that, and he's more confident, and he's able to just overall go outside or some shit like that. Mental health. So what I'm saying, what it was, it looked like to me a general self-improvement story, right? A story just about self-improvement, and his niche was on nofap. So I I legit told him, like, your story is all nice and all, but you want to give a specific outcome and a specific place, right? A specific point A and a specific point B. Because if they're struggling with nofap, they honestly don't care about the other things. They'll go to other people for that. Like, for example, if they're struggling with nofap, but they're not struggling with junk food and they're not struggling with t- hitting the gym, it doesn't relate to them as much as they thought it would. So the saying goes is, you can't help everybody. The saying goes, you can't help everybody. Like, you can try to help. If you try to help everybody, you give nobody their fullest attention. You give nobody the fullest gift that you can actually give. You can only, you know, give 100% to a specific amount of people. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody should like you. So same thing, okay? If you want to provide the most value to somebody, give them specific advice. Give them not just advice, but treat them specifically. So basically, more of the story is, like, I told him to, if you're focusing on nofap, focus on nofap, right? Focus on the quitting porn addiction. So you labeled it in your VSL, all these different bad habits. You don't need to talk about all these different bad habits in detail. Maybe you could go over it just a little bit, but the main focus again is the nofap. So the main pain, like, you should be emphasizing is how you jerked off 30 times a day. You jerked off 30 times a day, every single day for the week, and it made you tired as fuck. It made you socially anxious. It made you uh, it made it life so much worse, right? And it wasn't until I started not touching my meat that I started actually feeling good about myself. I started actually going outside and thinking how wonderful life is. How these women are just human beings and not just objects. How people are people I can talk to, not people I just watch through a computer screen. Like, these are genuine people that I can interact with, that I can have genuine conversations and deep conversations and connections with these people. And it was only when I quit smacking my meat around. Okay? So focusing on a specific avatar with a specific problem will make it like that much easier, like 10 times easier to give them your fullest, your 100% help. It's like a I was just thinking about it. It's like a wrestling coach also coaching basketball and also coaching track and field and also coaching the volleyball team. Like who's gonna get the most help, right? If you're the expert that helps them with a specific area, your client will get the most results in that. So this just goes to show that you want to be niched. Niche meaning focus on a specific problem and a specific person, specific pain that they have in a specific person, because you can't help everybody. You can try to help everybody with all of their problems, like their relationship problems, like their business problems, like their health problems, like their family problems, but you're not going to give them as much value as possible. If you just hammer it in on just one of those things and just get clear on helping them fix that, you will get your client results. You will help them much more than you if you went broad. It's like the cup analogy. Okay, I know I'm hammering in this. I'm hammering in this point, but it's very important. It's like you have a full cup, right? And you pour it into five different cups. All of those cups is gonna have like very little in it. Versus if you were just to pour every single one into one cup and let it overfill, that's all the value that you're providing. You're letting the value overfill out of the cup. Okay, so I'm trying to hammer it in, like you have to be specific, because you, helping somebody, like being the expert in a specific area and helping somebody through a specific problem and not all their problems, is what will help your client the most. It's what will get them the desired result. It's what will impact their life for the better, because you can only provide so much value to one person. Okay. So I hope I got my point across. If you guys did find some value in this video, you guys can hit the link in the description. It's my Instagram. You guys can message me there. See if you guys want my one-to-one help to help you get your first coaching client. So that sounds interesting. You know where to find me. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.